Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David at the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan. And this evening, I bring you an impromptu watch-along for our under-21s as we are away at Leicester in the Premier League 2. Now, look, this was a game I was going to be watching anyway, so I said, look, why not stream it and see who wants to join us in the chat. Now, we do have the starting lineups running across the bottom of your screens. As you can see, young Josh Keeley starts. Me and Dermot will have a key eye on the young Irishman who signed from St. Pat's this summer, along with Tyler Ashcroft, the guy we signed from Reading this summer, with Craig Fagan Walcott, who we all know from playing a couple of preseason games. In fact, he played out in Korea. Then we have young Charlie Sayers, the guy I think we signed midway through in last season. I believe he sort of is left wing back. So we'll keep an eye on him, see what he's like today. Then you also have young Callum Cisse, who we know from Tiki played under Nuno in the preseason as well. And then we've got young Bowden, Alfie Devine, who'll be keeping a very, very good eye on Mundell, who's supposed to be very, very talented, Niall John, and Spanish striker Santiago, who before he came to the Tottenham Academy was banging him in at under 15, 16 level for, I believe it was Celta Vigo in Spain. So we are just waiting for kickoff. They are out on the fields, shaking, doing the high fives and stuff like that, the introductions and crap. But Dermot, I mean, you excited to watch the under-21s today?
I'm excited to watch anything to do with Tottenham. I mean, it's just brilliant. I mean, this is a chance to watch. This is our future. So it's great to keep an eye on the future of Spurs. The young players coming through, Devine, the young St. Pat's player that we bought in the summer. You know, there's a few good players that are coming through, and I'm really excited. And I think Spurs will win tonight, and I think they'll win quite comfortably. I think we'll win.
Yeah, look, it's always good to keep one eye on the future. As we know, Alfie Devine, future star of Tottenham. You know, Josh Keeley, really excited to see him. Of course, we are also joined by Shawnee Boy from Spurs Talk Show. Sean, you excited to watch the under-21s tonight, my man?
Yeah, very much so, my man. Very much so. Especially sharing it with you two lovely, beautiful people. How are you guys doing?
The tennis in the place for that, Sean. Thank you for that introduction.
We're good, lads. You know, I said I'd be watching the game anyway, so why not do a stream if people want to join in, you know? We will be kicking off now any moment. Just welcome a few people into the stream. We have R Green, 216 with that lovely, lovely badge beside his name. I mean, honestly, you couldn't buy it. Well, you could. If you want to be like him, grab one of them memberships and get that sexy badge beside your name. Big up, my man. We've also got Dave Tyson, member of the Dave Army. Big up. He says, evening, lads. Paddy Higgins, another one with that great badge beside his name. Says, big up, Dave, Dermot, and Sean. Big yourself up. Derek Hutchinson's in the house to join us. Big up, Sean Butler. Big up, Derek. And he says, big up, Dave and Dermot as well, my man. Hope you're keeping well. We've got Chris says, big up, David and Dermot, and Shawnee Boy. Big up, Chris. Good to see you in the building. Kevin K is in the house as well. Big yourself up, my man. I hope you're keeping well. And Alexander Hilton, who seems to know a bit about that young Santiago and Bowden as well. Big yourself up, my man. Hope you're keeping well. And we cannot forget the first in the house, Alpha T. Big yourself up, brother. I hope you're keeping well. And then we have Harry Holden Rushworth. Come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up, my man. Now, look, guys, the game is underway. You probably won't see too much of me ranting today because they are the under-21s. So, you know, I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum, but you will still see the same passion. Sean, what's under-21 player here out of the starting lineup you're looking forward to most seeing tonight?
I'd like to see a bit of Fagan Walcott, if I'm honest, mate. Alfie Devine, obviously, is the name that I've heard most people wax lyrical about. I know how much Brian Daigle is a massive fan of the boy Alfie Devine, and he always maintains that this guy's going to be an absolute future star. But you know what? I didn't see Alfie Devine. Obviously, Alfie Devine was in the under-20s, so I'm just getting my
He played against Marine that time as well. Remember, he scored.
Yeah, he played against him. He played against them. And then since then, though, obviously, he didn't get a chance to go to the on the South Korean tour, but Fagan Walcott did. And so I'd imagine the rest of the names, I'll be honest, man, I don't know too much about these guys. So I'm excited to see it. But obviously, the two names that stand out from looking at the team sheet is just going through. Fagan Walcott, be interested to see what he does at the centre-back role. And Alfie Devine, I expect to see big things from. So, it's going to be fun.
Wait until you see the size of this Callum Ceesay. Look at him. He's
number
huge,
8. Is that number
lad.
8? Yeah.
That's the young guy over there on the ball now. I believe. I'm pretty sure it is.
Callum Ceesay's number 8, I think, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, he's like 6'2".
Oh,
I don't know though. I could be
oh
wrong.
no, sorry. That was Tyler. Let me see now. Let me get a grip of it. Yeah, there he is. There, look at him. Yeah, you're right. Number 8. Is that not Niall John?
I don't know, mate. I've got no idea. This is my first glimpse of under-21 football. So,
not to get the grits. But Dermot, what player are you most excited to see tonight and see how they get on?
Well, just firstly, Tottenham have set up in a 4-3-3 formation, and Leicester City has set up in a 5-3-2 formation. So that's the 2 formations for both sides. Keeley, I'm looking forward to see Devine. I'm just looking forward to seeing Walcott as well, because I quite like him as a young player. He's a good defender. So I'm looking forward to seeing them 3 and just looking at the future of Spurs, really. The other players I don't know too much about. So it's a chance for me to see what our youth setup is like, and I'm quite excited.
Yeah, so am I. I just have to work out which one's Niall John and which one's Callum Ceesay. That's Craig on the ball there. That's Tyler Ashcroft. Yeah, Ceesay is the defender, Sean, and number 8 is Niall John.
Okay. Well, Niall John looks also quite tall for his.
He fitted just in when he played them pre-season fixture games anyway under Nuno, lad.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Are you sure? Number 8, Niall John, is head and shoulders above everybody else in the number 8 spot.
He's huge.
He's massive.
He's huge.
He's like
Josh Keeley with an early
someone's
test.
driving like a normal car alongside like remote control vehicles. What the hell's going on? That guy
Josh
is
Keeley on the
massive.
ball. He is. He's huge. Josh Keeley on the ball.
Wait, what time have you got? What time have you got? I've got
3 minutes 34.
3. Oh, I'm on 4 minutes 15. Okay, that's fine.
I'm on 4 minutes. Do you want me to stop mine, Dave, so you can catch up?
I'll refresh mine and see where I get to.
All right.
Give me 1 sec.
Spurs have started quite brightly, actually, I have to say.
Yeah, they have. They haven't tested the goal yet, but Leicester have tested ours, and although it's relatively comfortable.
Where's the game being played?
In Leicester somewhere.
Okay.
Tottenham's throwing down the left. That's Sawyer's on the ball.
Oh, he got some minutes, didn't he, in career? Sayers, yeah.
Keeley.
Have you caught up now, David?
Sure.
You're 5 minutes, are you?
5 minutes, 3 seconds.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
perfect.
probably just behind you. I'm 4 minutes 50 seconds. I'm just behind you.
Okay.
Try and refresh, Dermot. See what happens. Hit the old refresh button, basically.
Oh, good pressure high up the field. Leicester play out. He's gone down. That's soft. I'm begging the referee for a decision. Get up. Ceesay on the ball. He's huge.
Oh, he's the big boy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
He is a big boy. He's a man. He's bigger than me.
How tall are you, Dave?
I would like to give myself a solid 5'10".
Which really means you're 5'8", are you? Okay.
Well, no, I'd say 5'9" and that. No, 5'10". I'm going to stick with 5'10", lad.
I would say you're 5'10", Dave.
Since I left school, lad.
Okay.
Oh, Leicester in here. Coming down Tyler Ashcroft's side. Cuts in. Oh, good defending.
He should have had a crack there, that guy.
Well done.
Well
good
done,
defending.
number 2. I need to get a team sheet.
That's that young signing from, I think it was Reading we got him in from this season, young Tyler Ashcroft.
What we're doing, Leicester.
Big up, Jack. Yeah, we have Ceesay, my man. Come and join us, brother. Come and join us if you want. Faz Radfar in the house as well. Total Spurs TV. OG Low, good to share a screen with you yesterday, my man. Tom THFC, Carol Higgins, big yourselves up. And then we've got Johnny O'Brien, where can I watch the match? My man, it's probably on YouTube somewhere, I'd say. Or else you definitely get it if you have Spurs play. It's a corner kick in. It's a corner to the back post, well cleared.
Oh, well-handed.
Oh, well done, Mundell.
How do you have all these names? Do you have the names in front of you, or do you just know the players?
I know, lad. I've done my research.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Chance for Leicester.
I will say to people, I did spring this on Dermot and Sean about 25 minutes ago. So
I had a nap. In between the invite and the thing.
I must admit, I was doing the same, Shawnee. I was trying to look for the under 21s and everything. Nothing would come up.
Go on.
There must be.
Santiago, look at that.
There,
Bombing in after. Can he keep it in?
On.
Oh, lucky. You just tell that's Santiago by his hair.
Who's that man? Who's that man talking right now? Oh, it's Leicester City.
Leicester's manager.
Don't care about him.
He must be stressing them out managing the under 21 side. Look, he's bald as a coot.
It's a warm day. It's a warm evening to be playing some ball.
It's a warm evening to be talking about some ball, to be honest.
Oh,
get in there. Go on, Santiago. Is it Santiago? Go on, number 11.
that one.
Oh, you get done there, bro. Got done. Predictable.
Yes, that is Santiago.
Here's Robbie Savage. Kept playing the ball out. Leicester on the break.
Leicester on the breakaway. They have us down here, down the wing. He's not quick enough, though. Looks to cut inside. It's across the middle.
Emil Heskey.
Oh, good defending. Well done, Niall John. Your man pulled out of that. You seen that big Niall coming. He's like, don't fancy that.
You were saying about Robbie Savage there, Shawnee. His son plays for Man United youth side.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, the only reason I brought him up was because there's somebody who's got the long blonde hair. Big
ups. Where's Tequila 3-1 or 216 when you need him? He's doing shots every time and say big up.
He must be well drunk every time he watches your show, Dave.
Oh, there was one day he said it to me, so I said it about 50 times, lad. I was like, now you're going to be twisted. Oh, it's a good play here by Leicester down the left-hand side. Tottenham can't really get a grip of this game. It seems to be corner after corner at the minute. 9 minutes in. Young Harvey Barnes want to be there. We can't seem to get a grip of the ball whatsoever.
Leicester seem to have started very well, actually, I have to say, after we had a good few minutes. But
looks like Yannick Vestergaard's son on the corner. Yeah, we haven't really been able to get into the game.
It's a chance for Leicester.
Oh.
What?
He cuts in. Good ball towards back post. Good ball. No, it's an own goal.
Oh, no.
Oh, he didn't even need to get his head to that. He could have left that for Keeley. Oh, 1-0 down already.
He looks a little bit older than 19 years old, that man does.
I wonder, is that Borden or Craig? Just bear with us, people. I'm still trying to get to grips with some of the numbers here. I'm trying to find out who scored that own goal. First of all, it's a poor clearance right out to the middle of your box.
Number 4, Robbie Savage lookalike. He's dropped it deep to the back post, comes back across header, and he's put it in his own net. Terrible defending.
That is Dave who scored the own goal.
Yeah, Sayers. It's poor. Josh Keeley was calling for that. He didn't need to do that. Josh Keeley was there. 1-0 to Leicester. Suppose I better change the banner. Come on, Tottenham.
What, you got a banner? Where's your banner?
Across the bottom.
I see no banner.
There.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Big up DB in the house as well, my man. Good to see you in the house. Own goal by Charlie Sayers puts Leicester 1-0 ahead. Callum Cisse on the ball. We haven't even got a shot off on their goal yet. It'd be nice to get up in their half.
Alex Hilton saying, get Danny Rose on.
We should have played Spence tonight. We should have seen what Spence was like.
Yeah.
Would you play Hill in these as well, Dave? Would you, if you give him a chance?
If they don't think he's going to get much game time and they're not loaning him out, it's a good way to get him up to sort of like match fitness and stuff. Why not?
You know what? Though, this is the problem, right? The removal of the reserve league means that there is no this is the next level down. If you play for Tottenham Hotspur and you're not on loan, this is the level you have to play with.
Yeah, it's not
me. It's madness. You know,
Although
it's
you do
okay
get
for
the,
18-year-olds, but it's not okay for. I mean, the gap between this and first in football is just
yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
Astronomical.
Although you do get to play some of the teams in the lower divisions in one of them cups. I think it's like the Johnston Paint Trophy Cup or whatever it's called. Dulux Paint Cup or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day when there was the reserve side, you used to have a good mixture of first team players and reserve players all in one team. And you were playing against all the top, you were playing against decent players as well. And suddenly they stopped it, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, this level is not great whatsoever. They're played at like a friendly pace, these games.
Leicester look tiny, though. Look, I like this guy, number 4, Robbie Savage, whoever he is.
Yeah, he's a decent little baller.
He looks like a good little baller, yeah. Number 11.
Well done. Cut out Santiago. Come on. Arriba. Let's go. It's good football.
How good? What level did you get to, David, when you were playing football when you were a 17-year-old?
A bit like this lad, academy level.
Was it this sort of level, or would you have been exposed at this level if you were playing?
Who, me?
Yeah. I've got no idea what level you.
Oh yeah. No. I could play at this level.
Wow.
Like obviously, the English one is better than the Irish level now, but you know, it was like something similar, like academy football.
Yeah. Okay.
But like when I reached 18, lad, the academy we were in, they had a team in the Irish League, and then they folded. So, like, that was it, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, man.
Good play there from Devine to Ashcroft there, and he just lost the ball up in the corner there. Good play.
Have you got the names as well now, Dermot?
I've actually got them up on my phone, Sean.
What's going on here?
It's called Google. It's a great thing.
I googled it. I typed in Leicester City under 21s versus.
All I put it was Leicester City under 21s versus Tottenham, and it comes up, and then you just press lineups, and it comes with the whole lineup.
Okay.
I'll screenshot it to you, send it to you, Sean, on WhatsApp.
Yeah, screenshot. I don't care about the Leicester players, but screenshot me the Tottenham players. Yeah.
Surely that's a corner kick. Well won by Mundell.
We'll do some proper commentary.
I thought that was Jed Spence first when he came out, and I realised it wasn't. There you go. Just sent it to you now, Johnny.
I wonder will they go for another short corner, or will they put one in the box? Put one in the box and test him. We've got Cisse and Niall John in there.
Stick it in there, guys. Come on, guys. Let's attack the height. Put it in there. I haven't got anything from you, Dermatron.
I did send it to you on WhatsApp.
I've got it now. I got it now. I was being impatient. Sorry.
If you go onto the Tottenham page on Twitter, it's on there.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I want Dermatron to. It's a chance! It's a goal! It's a Tottenham!
You're ahead of me. What corner? Oh, Cisse! Is it Cisse or John? Cisse!
Yeah.
Come on, Adam! The size of him. Big long legs. Stretching out onto that. Come on.
That's all we needed. We're back in the game.
He's another Peter Crouch.
Let me make sure. Look at him. He's such a man compared to the rest of them.
Is it?
Good ball in.
Yes,
it's a lovely touch. Look at that.
Good corner as well. Right in danger zone. He didn't need his height. Didn't need his height, did he?
I think that was
Great corner for Mundell, though.
Yeah. Mundell, yeah. Great ball in. Cisse, what a touch. Look at that. Hits it into the ground. Bounces up over the keeper.
He's massive.
He reminds me of Peter Crouch, how tall he is.
He's mad.
Yeah. Remember he came on under Nuno in the preseason or started. And me and Jack were sitting there like, fuck me, this guy's like 6'4".
How old is he?
He's bigger than half of our first team. He's only like 18, 19, lad.
So he can still grow. A bit like Dane Scarlett. Dane Scarlett's still got 2 inches in him.
Oh, well, took out the air there by young Craig.
Nice.
It was actually Fagan Walcott who scored, not Cisse.
Fagan Walcott?
Yeah.
He's a tall man.
He's big as well.
He's big.
Apparently. Don't know. That's what it's saying on the here on the team sheet thing here. There's a ball next to his name. So
maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've got it wrong.
Here's Niall John. Niall John looks left to that. He's
maybe
a
I have got it
tall
wrong.
guy.
Good
ball over the top. Come on, Tottenham!
Dermot, did you get the numbers?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Send them on to me.
I will do. I'll screenshot it.
None of us have got a flaming clue who these people
We will
are.
now. And after today, because I'll be doing another watch on Friday for the Everton game as well. So I'll have them all down by then.
Nice.
They're sent to you now, Dave.
Man, Dermotron.
Every time
Okay,
I say
so
that,
we've got
I feel like saying
Tuesday.
transform and roll out every time you call me that.
Nice.
Okay,
Well,
so
who's
CC
this?
is number 8. So yeah, it was Fagan Walker.
Macau Madiva. Chance for Leicester. Always played it inside instead to Maswanize. Looks back.
Good tackle.
Some of these Leicester players.
Oh, well done, Walker.
It's too difficult for me.
This game is speeding up now.
It is.
That's what we want to see.
Well
Better
done,
change the
Walker.
banner as well. Short and Spurs here.
Some of those Leicester City frontmen have got some difficult names to pronounce.
Is that the player there you like, Shawnee? That number 4?
For Tottenham? Fagan Walker.
No, for Leicester.
Number
Big
4
up,
is number 4 is Baybrook. Yeah, Baybrook.
Hmm.
I'm going to keep an eye on Baybrook. I think he might be a player.
Big up, Paul G. Hope you're keeping well, my man. Good to see you. And Rob, and Tio, and Lukey Boy as well. Big yourselves up. And Hotspur J as well. Everyone, if you could kindly smash a like on the stream, that would be unreal. And yeah, just that'd be class.
Oh,
Leicester
Jason
will go.
McAteer. Jason McAteer's
No.
crossing. Oh, it's Kevin McAteer.
Good
Jason
save.
McAteer's son. Must be.
Is
Jason. It must be. Looks just like him.
What minute are you at, Shawnee?
1849, 50.
Yeah, grand. Dharma,
I'm at 1850.
grand job.
It must be Jason McAteer's son.
What a great play for Ireland McAteer was.
So that's Bowden on the ball there now.
Yeah.
Gone out to Sawyers. Into Fagan Walcott. I've got the hang of it now. Come on. That's Walcott. That's not Cisse. That's Walcott. You're right, Sean.
Yeah.
Cisse.
Yeah.
Walcott.
Fagan Walcott's is a big boy as well, isn't he?
He's fucking huge. There's
And that-
Cisse. That's a free. Well done, referee. As Jack would say, sir.
Sir! Come on, Tottenham.
Come on, Bowden.
Hey, Spurs!
Let's
good
continue
ball.
this winning streak.
Good ball by Bowden. Out to Mundle. Or Mundley, whatever you call him. What do you call him, Dharma?
I could call him Monday.
Mundle, isn't it? Mundle. Mundle. Yeah.
Yeah, Mundle.
He's lively.
He's lively, yeah.
I've actually been very impressed with him.
Oh, what touch. Look at that. Take
Lovely.
it down and a solo. That's beautiful.
Yeah, go on, roll over. Go on, son.
Do you think Conte will be watching this now, keeping one eye on the youngsters, see who can bring through?
Nah.
No, not fair.
The only people in the world that are watching this are people whose parents play, whose kids play for the under-21s. A handful of people that are employed, and then me, you, and Dave.
And Daniel Levy.
And the people in the comments.
And the 45 people watching with us. Big up, Batter. Big up, Philo. Big up, Ian as well. And big up, Lisa as well. Says big up, David, Dermot, Sean. Good afternoon, chat. Big yourselves up.
What's happening,
Here's
Lisa?
supporting the future. It's a ball in. Oh,
Oh, nearly.
all the way across. Size of the boys running in there. How wouldn't them not slide on the end of that? It's corner kick, is it? Another corner. Let's go. Mundle.
We're coming
Mundle
into it
on his
after
way
a
up.
bit of a dodgy start.
Yeah, we're
Mundle's
starting to
taking
get
the free
into
kick.
Mm.
Come on, Alfie Devine. What you got for us, son? Is the tall
Alfie
man.
Sawyers and Fagan Walcott all in the box. Look at him. He's being abused in there because of the size of him.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But just tap him away.
All you got to do is float up in the air. Just let him and Cisse come at it
Float
one
it.
after another.
Long ball, back post.
Oh,
Goes nowhere. Over the top.
way too over the top.
Sayers can't get there. Goes out for a throw-in to Leicester.
So disappointing. Got
That's
to work
Ashford,
us up there nicely.
I'm going to go get a coffee, guys. I'll be back in 1 second, okay?
No worries, my man. Not bad start though, Dermo. 1-0.
No, thanks for the invite for this. Thanks for the invite for this, Dave. I'm actually really enjoying it.
No worries, man. I'll be doing it on Friday again when we take on Everton. We'll be at home this time.
Yeah, I'll be there if you have me.
100%, my man.
I tell you,
Referee blowing it for, like, Jesus Christ. What did he do? Breathe on him. My God.
He did. You know what these referees are like. Probably took
What
them
did he
around
say?
Leicester last night for a few McDonald's.
Santiago closing down. It's a good play by Leicester, though, to be fair, to get out of the situation. It's a ball over the top. Can Craig get there? No, he can't. Leicester are deep in our half on the left-hand side. Pulls it back. Scram, we dealt with that well, making him go backwards. It's another ball over the top. Can he find the run? Josh Keeley's out on the edge. Well done, Josh Keeley.
I tell you one thing, Dave, he's played very well. He's very commanding of his box, I have to say. And I've been really impressed.
Although he probably could have screamed at Sayers to leave that for the own goal.
Yeah.
Apart from that, though, to be fair, he hasn't really had too much to do, but he looks comfortable on the ball, though, which is good.
Yeah. Do you feel, Dave, that we have, talking about the first team, do you feel we haven't got enough screamers in the goalkeeper and the defence?
Yeah, 100%, lad. It's a massive problem. I keep talking about this. I don't see enough communication on the back line whatsoever. That's a good ball. Mundle wins a throw and deep up in the Leicester half. Yeah, Dermot, I mean, it's a massive problem for me. You have people that communicate. That goal at the weekend doesn't happen because someone's picking up Ward Prowse,
I mean, you look at goalkeepers of the past, Peter Schmeichel or Ray Clements or even, Eric Torsfeld, always shouting at the defenders. That's
free kick for Tottenham here in a very good possession. Well won by Mundle. Just holds up the ball lovely.
He's a good little talent, that.
Yeah, he's tidy enough, lad. And he's going to take the free kick as well. Just needs a good delivery. With the size of some of them young lads out there, we've got to be floating them in with a good delivery in to give them every chance to get on the end of it. And that is a beautiful delivery. Oh, it's cut out.
Oh, nearly.
Mundle picks it up again.
They seem comfortable on the ball. They all want it. That's great to see. They all want the ball. They all want to have the ball. And, they're comfortable with it, which is brilliant to see.
Good pass by Keeley. Back to Mundle. We're not doing a lot with the ball, though, I would say. Leicester seem a lot better on the ball going forward with more ideas than what we do. It's a long punt upfield. No one on the end of that whatsoever. Fagan Walcott, well done. Santiago. Referee is just ruining this game with his bloody whistle. Like, he won the header. We're in possession. Why is he blowing it up for offside 25 minutes later? Big up to Tequila 316, my man. Good to see you in the building. Big up Killian Kenny. Philo's in the house, says, well, who's this Santiago? My man, he comes from Spain and played, I believe we got him from Celta Vigo's underage teams. Apparently before we got him, he arrived here, I think, in 1920. But before we got him, he was banging them in for them underage. So that's who Santiago is, my man.
He's 19 and he's 177 meters tall, and he's a right winger from Spain.
Yeah.
Tequila's in the house.
Yeah, Tequila's here. Have you got the shots out? Big up, my man. And then Paddy Higgins says, off topic, but that pitch looks top quality. It is good. It does look like
real good, doesn't it? Yeah.
And then Kevin K says, would you sack Stephen Kenny? No, my man. I wouldn't. I'd get the next campaign.
No, sack him now.
No, you're wrong, Dermot.
No, I'm right, Dave. Sack him now.
Talking about who's wrong and who's right, what should I have for dinner? I need to get a takeaway.
Oh, I made a salad, lad. I'm going to make you feel bad. I made a salad today.
You're not going to make me feel bad because I had turkey burgers without the buns for lunch, and they were disgusting. So I've done my low carb bit for the day. Now I get to have something nicer. I'm not going to go super bad, but I need some inspiration. Italian, a bit of pasta. What should I get?
Oh no, lad. If you were good earlier, you've got to go Indian, lad.
Indian.
Oh, good save by Keeley down to the bottom corner here. Yeah, lad.
Josh Keeley's one of these Irish. He's one of the young. He's the young Irish guy we just recruited, right?
Yeah, the young guy we got from St. Pat's.
Yeah, nice.
And Ashcroft over on the right hand side is a young lad we signed from Reading this summer as well.
It was a good save from Keeley there. Got down low, kept it between his fingers. Well done.
I was saying to Dermot, lad, Leicester look have a lot more ideas going forward than what we do.
Terrible touch from Ashcroft. Absolutely woeful touch from Ashcroft.
That's shocking.
Yeah, Leicester look. Well, I haven't seen the last 3 minutes, but
it's that young young Robbie. He's too good.
Yeah, he's very good. Number 4. What's his name? His name's Ray Baycroft or something, isn't it?
Yeah, he just pulls on.
Is he number 4, Sean?
Baybrook.
Baybrook, yeah.
Savage. Yeah.
He's just pulling all the strings
He's
for
busy.
him.
He's busy. He's like the quarterback, isn't he?
Yeah. Tottenham putting the pressure on here. Come on, go. Let's go.
Well done, Niall, John. Well done, Niall, John.
Done.
Yeah, nice work.
He looks bollocksed already. He does. He's gasping for air.
I played with my dog Bugsy for literally 20 seconds today. I ran up and down the garden with her, and then she was like, "Let's play more," and I was like, "Oh, I've got to stop smoking that vape. It's not good. Not good."
See, that's what supporting Spurs does to you. It makes you start drinking and smoking.
Like tequila.
When Spurs are going through a tough time, you start like eating more and drinking and everything else. It's like
what a shot! What a chance! Oh, what a save!
Oh, what a save! Who hit that? Young Mundell, what a strike!
What a strike!
Alfie Devine on the ball. What can he do?
Go on, Alfie.
He looks to come in and have that's gone over. Someone's probably going to have to go into that forest behind and get that.
Big save from Udunzi from Leicester. He's a big goalkeeper as well. Very big goalkeeper. He's about 6'2" already. 6'3".
He caught that shot well, lad. He smashed that with the laces.
Mundell.
Big up, Mile High Spurs. Good to see you.
Big up, lads.
What's happening, Mile High?
Big up, Mile High. He absolutely caught that clean. That was some save.
Oh, unlucky.
He smashed that.
He's a big goalkeeper. Massive goalkeeper, that guy. Odunzi.
Who's bigger, Cisse number 8 or the goalkeeper?
The goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's how tall is the crossbar? What is that, like 6'10" or something? 6'11". It's fairly tall, and he's only like 5-6 inches away from me. He must be 6'3", 6'4", that keeper.
Walcock here on the ball.
Into Alfie Devine. Alfie Devine back to Craig. Craig looking for options. No one making themselves available. He has to keep going back to the keeper every single time. Young Keeley, lovely little chip over the top onto Walcott there. Back to the keeper again. Keeley, what can he do? Show me more of that distribution. Go along, kid.
I'll get it up there.
Spurs manager going absolutely ballistic, screaming at him. He's screaming at him. He's dead right, because if this was our senior team, I'd be screaming right now.
I bet the match
they can't get the ball out of the back line into the midfield up to the forward guys whatsoever. Just passing around the back and then hitting long after about 5 passes back to the goalkeeper. We cannot get out whatsoever.
Can't believe you had a salad earlier.
I know, lad.
Who's that? I can't think who that fella is.
That's Chris Powell, isn't it?
I thought, is it Chris Powell?
Yes.
Is it?
Chris Powell, yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-Derby County. Here because it's Alfie Devine. Go on, Alfie. What are you going to do, son? Lays it back across, shots for Tottenham. Oh, no. Ashcroft. Ashcroft.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Wow, he shanked that. He has shanked that bad.
He's opened his foot. He's opened his left foot up. He's not a left footer, clearly. He's a right footer.
No. It's a good chance. Good
break,
run by Alfie Devine, though. Great play. Alfie Devine takes all the right options there as well. He's pulled it perfectly back. He just shanks it. He's not left-footed at all.
What are your thoughts for Saturday against Chelsea, boys?
Easy. We win.
3-0.
Is it the perfect time to play them? Because they were rubbish against Everton, weren't they?
Oh, they were absolutely shocking, lad. You couldn't ask for a better time to play them, especially with the amount of players that they've across that back line that they've been losing. And look, they were awful the other day. I watched them. They were absolutely crap. And they have no striker as well. So, it looks like that German hot dog is on his way back to Leipzig as well, Tino Werner. So they don't have any strikers either. So for me, I'm not concerned whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not. The only thing I think there's no better time to be playing them, boys. But it's Chelsea away, so it's all. If we can get 3 points, the Tottenham fan base and the expectation and the energy is just going to go like a rocket ship, like a Elon Musk, NASA-bound, Mars-bound rocket ship. We're going to take a picture of Tottenham at the top of the league and give it to Elon Musk and say, just strap that to one of your rockets because that's the expectation level. That's where we're going.
And if we take the 3 points as well, that's 6 points that we dropped last season that we've made up.
100%.
You know?
That's the Southampton game, mate. The Southampton game, but some people are like, yeah, it's just Southampton. It's not just Southampton. Last year we dropped 25 points.
Yeah.
And we dropped 5 of them against Southampton.
Yeah. So I'd even take a point away at Stamford Bridge, Sean. You know, at the end of the day, it's just about not going there and losing, you know.
There's a difference.
You take a draw right now. Sorry, Dermot.
I'd snap your hand off for a draw. We don't get a result there ever.
Really? Okay.
Like to come out of there with a draw compared to how badly we got beat up there last season. That's a massive turnaround in such a short space amount of time.
I wouldn't take a draw right now. Draw right now. Dermot, would you take a draw right now?
I'm not going for a draw. I'm going for a win.
Oh no, I want us to win. I think we will win. But
I think we'll beat them. I don't think a draw. I think we'll beat them. I don't think there's nothing special about Chelsea. I think it's a perfect time to find.
I think they're the weakest they've ever been, or they've ever been for a long time right now. They're there for the taking. But if we had to play them in 5 weeks' time, when they've got Fofana, if they get Frankie de Jong, once Cucurella's embedded into their team, if they get like Aubameyang or someone like that, you know.
What was that? What was that? Shocking.
Thomas Tuchel. That guy, who's that guy? Looks like Thomas Tuchel.
He's even laughing at him. He's like, what the fuck was that?
He's saying to him, keep the ball on the pitch, not off it.
Oh, that guy at Chelsea thinks he's playing Football Manager.
Frankie, De Boer. Yeah, not De Boer. What's his name? Bowler. Todd Bowler. Yeah.
Like
he's got no strategy.
What would Sean do?
He's got no strategy at all. He's literally going, well, we've been gazumped for Rafinha. We lost out on Kimpembe, lost out on Kundi. I don't know. Let's just, who's available? Who do our rivals want? Let's just go and do that instead. There's no strategy. There's no strategy at all. But they still
did you see Graham Souness on Talk Sport this morning, Shawnee? Or listen to him?
Yeah, I did watch Graham Souness on. I'm not sure if I like Graham Souness or not, but I think it's a good signing for Talk Sport to have got him on. Him and Simon Jordan are going to fall out all the time.
That's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
What
was it he said, Dermot, that you thought was interesting?
He wasn't very complimentary about Chelsea, and he kept bigging up Spurs.
Yeah, no. He thinks Spurs are going to do bits this year. Yeah, good.
And it's the first time he's admitted that he always keeps an eye out for Spurs. That's where he started his career for us back in the 70s.
Yeah. You see all the fans coming out. Roy Keane, Souness, they'll all be out again.
Roy Keane was a Spurs fan, wasn't he?
Yeah, boyhood Spurs fan.
Yeah. The thing is about Graham Souness, though, I did listen to him this morning, Dermotron, and whilst like we all think of Graham Souness as this like take no bullshit, kind of guy that would like box your ears if you disagreed with him, if he was your manager or if he was your captain and you disobeyed him or whatever. But ultimately, when you heard him today, he was saying, he wasn't going to call out Cristiano Ronaldo at all for Ronaldo's behaviour at Manchester United, leaving the ground at half-time against Brighton. Brighton. Absolutely appalling. Like, it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful to the other team. Here comes Leicester. Maswanese. Oh, what a challenge!
Oh, good challenge. Craig. That's brilliant defending.
Well done, Craig.
Oh, that's a great challenge.
Which one is that, Matthew or Michael?
It's MG, Michael. Oh, I don't know which one it is. They're both M's, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know. They're twins as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Identical twins, right?
Yeah. Do you know what, actually? Paddy Higgins is in the chat. Paddy, what you need to do is get the, the Craig twins poster, for the movie. You need to get that and put the two Craig twins in there. If anyone's seen the one that Paddy done with the Godfather, Conte and thing, it was brilliant. Or
it's Matthew Craig. It's Matthew Craig.
Matthew.
One of the MG is Matthew. The other one's Michael.
It's a corner kick here.
Great
Haven't
cross
been
there
okay
by
as
Ashcroft.
corners in. She's got to float one up and let the big boys go for it.
Gee whiz, that guy Brunt for Leicester that's on the screen right now. He looks like Ledley King. He looks like 28-year-old.
Yeah, he does.
He's
I was going to call him Wes Morgan.
He's so old. He looks like he's 32.
It's Wes Morgan. He's 36. He's still playing.
I have to say that Ashcroft's been bombing up the wing all game. He's been
shite on the ball though.
Yeah. Keeps knocking
up
the ball
and down like a train.
So chance for Tottenham.
Oh.
Leicester can break now.
Go on, look at Santiago. Go on, boy. Go on, Santiago. Well done. The ground he nailed there.
Go on.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, well played. Well played.
Oh, well done. Let's go. Move it.
Mando, go on, Mando. Have a shot. Oh.
Go on.
Oh, lucky. Well done, Mundle.
I think I'm ahead of you boys. I'll keep it to myself. So I'm 3 seconds ahead.
No, you remind. Do you remember that commentator Sean Jonathan Pearce back in the day when you used to do it on the radio?
Love Jonathan Pearce. He was great. Yeah,
you remind me of him when you do your commentary. I have to say.
I'll take that. He was a master of the radio.
Mundle has been the best player on the pitch for us so far.
Yeah, he's good.
I have to disagree. I thought Ashcroft has had a good half too, Dave.
He's just straight on the ball, lad. I don't look. Yeah, he's a defender, but still, I don't know. Yeah, he's been okay. Mundle for me has been a standout player, though.
Yeah, for Leicester, you got Baybrook, who's been good, and then you got number 11 Marcel Mediva or something.
How are you getting muscled out of it? Look at the size. Got muscled out of it by a dwarf.
Look at that fade on that man's hair. That is such a
fade,
fade.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's too super tight. That is. Look at the hairline. He's not going bald anytime soon.
No. Oh, to be young again.
Don't know what you two are saying. I'm older than a pair of you.
Would you give up your big toes to have 10 years taken off your life?
I'd give up my left arm just to have my hair black again. And 10 years off my life.
You could dye your hair black without giving up your left arm, Dermot.
Yeah, but I look like a bloody idiot if I did. So yeah, I'll take my left arm off for that, Sean. Yeah, give me the
Trin,
bill.
you watch this on Spurs Play, my man. Spurs Play. And United Spurs of America said, "Who is that number 11? He's fast." That's Santiago. So he is Santiago.
Walcott's just be booked for Spurs as well.
Yeah, I know that referee thinks he's in the middle of a Premier League game. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, you see, Leicester took him around loads of McDonald's last night, probably, and plenty of Big Macs in his room. So.
Yeah. No, that referee thinks he's something special.
Yeah.
This is his big moment, the idiot. Ball into the box.
Get rid of it, number 9. Get rid of it.
That's... Oh, no.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well done. Keely just gets there.
Let me see if I can pause this for a
No,
second.
I have to refresh mine, lad. I'm refreshing
What time are you, Shawnee?
Well, I've just pressed pause, and I'm now 40 minutes 22.
Oh, okay, press play.
I'm doing it the same. I'm 40:23, so my day's ready.
Well,
I'm ready. I'm 40, 30, 40, 33, 34.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're the same now. Okay.
Okay, grand. Oh, unlucky. Good attempt over the top there. Tottenham throw in. 5 minutes left till half time, everybody.
I do love their home Tottenham, their home kit. I think it's lovely, I have to say.
I'm not a fan of the yellow on it. I mean, I put that on. I feel like I'm wearing, like, I don't know, a builder's jacket.
For me, my favourite jersey was the 86-87 top. That, for me, is my favourite.
My favourite one is the one I have on now. Adidas, get them back.
Yeah. I love the Adidas.
97.
They were lovely.
Don't know. My dad gave it to me and I loved it. So,
I think that's
he had it.
Adidas was like late 90s, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. It was late 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s. I want the...
Adidas was around the time of George Graham, I think, when he was in charge.
I want the yellow and blue one that Javid Ginola and Les Ferdinand and all were in.
Oh, that was sick. Yeah, that was like yellow with the blue armband thing. Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about the yellow kit with Spurs. It's just traditional with them.
I'll tell you what. That number four for Leicester, Baybrook. I know he's noticeable because he's got that long dangly hair stuff, but he's always doing that same thing. He's always looking left, right when he gives the ball up. He's always it's a good sign when you see someone who's young, who's always aware of his spatial position. We're looking for space.
He looks like a young Luka Modric.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, 100%.
Even the way he just turned there on the ball, like, straight away, turned away from every. Look at the time he buys himself.
He's very good.
Baller.
Very good player. Yeah.
Santiago. Oh, lucky. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's way over here. Looks like that pitch is going on a slope, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
I remember I played rugby once when I was about 15 on a pitch that was on like a 20-30% incline. It was ridiculous. It was so hard. Yeah, it was the worst pitch I've ever seen. It's more like a hill than a pitch.
Yeah. No. Jeez, I remember for playing for the county, we went up to play Wicklow. You want to see the state of this pitch. It's up in the mountains, right? The pitch is fucking like that, lad. It's shocking, lad. Honestly. And then to help not to help you then, you have winds coming in. There's nothing blocking it off from the winds. So you have winds coming in from everywhere, lad. So you couldn't play a ball over the top whatsoever.
I don't know what the point. I guess it's like if that's the best that like 15-year-olds, if that's all that you can muster in that part of the world, then I guess it is what it is. But like, it's almost not worth playing, isn't it?
Oh well,
at least with rugby, you had to keep the ball in your hands most of the time, whereas with football, you have to kick it all the time. So it's a different game.
Good pressure. Go on, Santiago. I like him. He's got good work ethic about him.
You like his name. You just like his name. You want to see. You just want to have a player playing for Tottenham called Santiago.
It'd be exotic, wouldn't it? It's a name that should be on Love Island.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Bertrand Diaz. For now, does this guy not understand what advantage means? This is the third time he stopped the game when there's no bloody need. We got the ball. I'm sorry, but he's annoying me, the referee. He wants to be middleman. He wants to be centre of attention. He heard Spurs player in town today, so he said, I better get the hair done and blow the whistle every 2 seconds. Idiot. He's ruining the game. Clown.
Oh, Lord.
Such a clown.
Oh.
Cameras are in town today, better make sure I'm centre of attention. You had your youth about 50 years ago. Leave them play.
Come in. Pulled away. Don't get muscled off that one, Ashcroft. Come on, Ashcroft. Oh, referee!
Oh, for Jesus Christ. I mean, honestly, what's the point of doing this game? If this guy just loves... Do you know what it is? I think he just loves the whistle in his mouth. I think he loves the feeling of something in and around his lips. He just can't help it.
Card!
What the bloody... Jesus.
Give it a yellow card for that. Watch that again. No, he's not done
Jesus
anything wrong. It's a bit of hustle bustle. I'll get over it yourself, ref. That's a free kick at worst, but not even that, really.
In fairness, Tyler's too weak. He shouldn't have been held off like that. Or Tyrrell, too weak. Can't be held off like that.
He needs his haircut sorted out as well, to be honest. That's not particularly good.
No, it's not great.
Tyrrell, come on, you're 17 years
old. It's like someone got a ruler down the side.
Yeah. Shave it here, please, and here, please, and leave the rest alone.
It's a good ball. Oh.
1 minute.
Number 5. That number 5 is massive for Leicester. Who was his name? Apia.
Yeah, he's huge. I was over at the we went over with the county thing. We had trials over there at Nottingham Forest, and just seeing
you had trials at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, we were over there. Yeah, we were over there playing games against them, and fucking just sort of that set up there with the Leicester thing in the background and the pitch there. It reminds me a bit of their academy.
Yeah, I like that kind of. I like that kind of. Like building second floor, looking over the pitch and stuff is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
There's a lot of pitches there. Look, if you look in the background, see how many floodlights are. There's like 6 or 7 rows of floodlights in the background there.
Yeah.
Did Tottenham Academy play at Hotspur Way?
I presume they would. Yeah,
I think so.
They do. Yeah, they do. There you go, guys. Half time. Tottenham won. Leicester won. It is what it is. Referee wants to be centre of attention, ruining the flow of the game altogether. Can't help but blow that whistle, baby. But look, I mean, what do we talk about for the next few minutes? talk about maybe a bit about the game. I don't know. Like, I mean, Sean, what's your thoughts on the opening 45?
I'm amazed. I'll tell you what, the first thing, I've never watched a under 21s game before. I've never seen such stark contrasts in like growth spurts between certain players. Like there's a couple of Leicester players. Appears massive. That guy Brunt is massive. Obviously, there's a couple of players for Tottenham, Fagan, Walcott, Niall John. These guys look so much bigger than other players. In terms of quality, I think that, Baybrook for Leicester looks like an absolute, a real clever player, smart little player. I like that guy, Marcel Madiva, or whatever his last name is, number 11 for Leicester. For Tottenham, I'll be honest, I don't know, no one's really stood out too much. Mundle stood out. I think Mundle looks the best player for Spurs that I've seen, if I'm entirely honest. Yeah. But yeah, it's even Stevens. The referee spoiled the game a few too many times, but I don't know. This is my first dip into the under 21s. I see Brian Daigle's in the chat. Your man Alfie Devine, Brian, has been relatively quiet, but got a lot. I was looking forward to seeing a lot from him, and hopefully we'll see more in the second half. Yeah,
Daigle member for 17 months. Just big up, everyone. How is my boy, the future king of White Hart Lane, Alfie Devine, playing? Brian, he had one good run there, setting up a chance for Tyrrell Ashcroft. But apart from that, I'll be honest, he hasn't really been too much into the game, to be honest. I think Mundell, number 7 out wide, has probably been our most exciting player, I would say, to watch that half. Dermot, what's your thoughts on that half of football?
I enjoyed it. I thought Ashcroft played well. Mundell, again, he's a great little player. I thought he was lively. On an Irish perspective, Keeley, I thought he'd done very well in goal. Didn't have any chance really for the goal he conceded. But he seems to dominate the box, and he seemed to play well. I think Devine a bit quiet, that one chance. And I just think they just need to press a bit more in the second half and just be a bit more adventurous on the ball and just mix it up a little bit. And I think if they do that, I think they beat this Leicester side quite easy. Leicester had the chances, but I think if we change it in the second half and just be a bit quicker on the ball, I think we'll get a win here. I think we'll win it 2-1.
Yeah, we just need to be a bit quicker on the ball. Like a lot of our possession when we have had it has been across the back line. And look, in fairness to Leicester, that's because they're pressing kind of, they're marking everybody. So there's no options to play out the back. Anytime we have played out and got forward, we look decent, we look good. But a lot of the times we just can't get the balls into the midfield or into the forward players. And we just ended up pumping it long. So be interesting to see if there's any changes tactically or that in the second half, or a formation change or anything like that. But look, so far it's decent enough. I think Walcott at the back. Of course, he got the goal. He's been solid. Been good on the ball as well.
Yeah.
Sawyer's getting the own goal. Hasn't really had too much to do. Young Craig at the back has been decent at centre back. I know you think Tyrrell Ashcroft has had a good game. I don't think he's been good on the ball defensively. I'll be honest, I've been disappointed with Niall John Dermot. I've
been very disappointed with him. He hasn't really got into the game at all. He really hasn't. Santiago, for me, he's a little diamond. He really is. He's had flashes, and if he can get into the game more, I think he could work. But for me, Ashcroft's been banging up that wing non-stop in that first half. He really has. Some of the deliveries haven't been great, but when he has got the ball in, it's been spot on. But for me, Casey's been quiet, Bowden's been quiet, Devine has been quiet, as you said, Dave. So
yeah,
they need to come out in the second half and be a bit more domineering, I think, in the middle of the park. But if they do that, I think we'll get into this Leicester side. This Leicester side's nothing special. I think we'll roll over them once we get going.
Yeah. Emily Dunn with the super chats. It's great stream, lads. Hope you're all well. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Harris Army. Big up, Emily. Really appreciate the support. Big yourself up. King Huddle's in the house. He says, King Kane and Doherty watching the cricket at Lord's tonight. I mean, I don't know why Doherty's doing there. I mean, Jesus Christ. I can understand, Harry Kane as an Englishman liking cricket, but I mean, barely anyone knew there was a cricket team in Ireland until they done something in the World Cup that time.
Kane said to Doherty, "There's rounders, there's American baseball. Do you want to come and watch it?" And that's what he's probably brought me along. He's probably got that. What's this shite?
What did you go for, Shawnee? You're making me hungry.
Yeah, you're making me hungry, Sean. What
I was
did you
waiting
go
for someone
for?
to ask. Meatballs with a garlic and cheese, like a garlic bread with cheese and yeah, little like a little pizza thing. But it's mainly for the meatballs, for the sauce. It's delicious. It's absolutely
Yeah,
delicious.
nice.
Although I
Sounds
just
Right,
good.
lads, listen, it was
got my
great
first
streaming
cup.
with you. I'm now going off to have what Sean's having. See you later.
Yeah. I just showing the at half time here the goals from yesterday. I mean, I don't know what that other idiot Salisu is doing, or Salisu, whatever you want to call him. I mean, there's nobody around them. I can't believe he scored an own goal there.
What
That
did
was
you take on the first goal, Dave, the Southampton goal? Did you feel Hoiberg could have done more, or do you think there was nothing really he could do?
Oh, look, for me, I do think it's Hoiberg's fault, but like, you know, look, people tell me Dyer's a leader, and look, it's nowhere near Dyer's fault, but one of them centre backs who can see him when Hoiberg has his back turned. Look, Hoiberg should be aware of him anyway. First thing Hoiberg should be looking is, where is James Ward-Prowse? But where's that back line screaming at him, telling him that Ward-Prowse is lurking behind him? How is he being left free like that? And look, I know he caught it well. And it went in. He caught well enough to go in. But for me, you've just got to be screaming at him, make him aware that Ward-Prowse is there. You think we would have learned our lessons from last season about it?
But I mean, what a game! I mean, for me, Emerson, he really impressed. I'm really warming to Emerson there.
Get on board the Emerson train. Choo choo!
I tell you one thing, I'll put my hands up and say I was wrong about the man. I think he played brilliant on Saturday. And
Sessegnon, I thought Sessegnon was better. Sessegnon provided an actual goal threat.
Do you know, I was really pleased he got his goal, Dave Sessi. I was actually really pleased for him.
But what I was more pleased
his disallowed goal was also, if it wasn't for the fact he was offside, it was a great finish.
Beautiful finish, right-footed as well. It was a beaut. But what I was encouraged by most is we had different options going forward this time. Like last season, I was screaming, like I was saying to people, the way to beat these teams is put balls over the top, especially beat your man out wide, get down wide, put balls in the box. And that's what we done, ultimately. Put balls over Kyle Walker-Peters' head, balls over Jeanette Ross' head. We barely went through the middle whatsoever. Everything was out wide. And ultimately, Southampton couldn't handle it. And that's how you beat them teams. So it was, and when we start doing that, now teams will have to start worrying about us out wide, which will then, in them other games, mean we'll have more space in the middle for the likes of Kane and Son to operate in the future. So to get us going out wide from game one was good, but it was genius the way we kept on putting balls in over Kyle Walker-Peters' head in the first half, because Son got 4 off him under Jose Mourinho, doing the exact same thing, putting him in behind him every single time, So it was like more or less of a carbon copy, but it was good to see that we maybe have learned our lessons against them sort of teams, and we are being more proactive about getting out wide and putting balls into the box.
And it was brilliant to see. Sorry, just quickly. Brilliant to see Perisic, Sessegnon say it was Perisic that told him, "Look, Carl Walker-Peters is small. You can attack him at the back post. He won't be there. Make sure you're there at the back post." Like, it's great to see you got the old wise head, the old wise owl of Perisic. He's not playing, but he's very much willing to help and advise the young guy. Like, the value of Perisic will be felt off the pitch or on the pitch in indirect ways, which is brilliant to see.
No, and look, it's what us fans were talking about when we signed him. I remember me and you were having a discussion, Sean, and we were talking about that sort of, what does he bring off the field? That sort of leadership, experience, advice to these sort of younger guys. And to see it already coming to fruition, first game of the season. Because a lot of people have complained. Not a lot of people, but there have been critics of maybe the age of the signing. He's 33, but with Tottenham, we need a player or two like that in and around the dressing room. 100%. We need a player like that in and around, just to help, just to give that advice, just to maybe when the going is tough, or when things are a bit nervous, someone that can just bring that experience, a bit like what James Milner does for Liverpool
or Jordan Henderson, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So it was good to see that. It was good to see that. Especially Sessegnon learning off Perisic as well, because I'd be worried if Session didn't go to Perisic asking him for advice and help, because like that showed to me, it's like, okay, he's not 100% with it. But the fact that he's already gone and he's getting advice off him, I like that. I don't call him sensational until he pisses me off.
And it's great to see other players chipping in with goals as well. We're not just relying on Son and Kane. Yeah. Other players are actually, and that was our problem last year. When Kane and Son didn't play well, we weren't scoring. You look at Norwich, that game under Mourinho, heard it earlier on with Norwich, we couldn't score. But now we've got other players that would chip in, which is another string to our bow. So Saturday was just
killed my fantasy league point. Destroyed me not having Sonny and Kane.
You're last in the week.
I know. I've seen it. Yeah.
I got slated for triple captain Virgil van Dijk. I hadn't a clue what I was doing, and they slated me.
You already used your triple captain points.
Yeah, I don't know how to play the game, lad.
Oh, so I was wondering why it was that you jumped ahead so much on Sunday.
I got De Bruyne, Ederson, and Haaland in my team, lad.
Yeah, but you've already used your triple captain. Okay, that's crazy. First week. Wow.
It doesn't matter, lad. See, I didn't know it was special. I didn't know that was special. So, yeah, don't worry, lad. Don't worry. I'll be doing a bit of research this week.
I'm rock bottom in the We Are Tottenham TV group. I'm second bottom in the Spurs Talk Show league, and it's like 48 people, and I'm second bottom.
Did you win in Ollie's league? Did you win in Ollie's league?
I'm not in Ollie's league. I'm not in it.
Oh, yeah, no, I won. I won on my head-to-head. I was buzzing. Scraped it, lad.
I only got was 18 points out of Ollie's league at the head-to-head. I'm bottom of my league, of Ollie's league as well.
Oh, lad. Yeah,
how does the head-to-head work? Is it like you literally get drawn every week against another team, and then whoever you get played against, you win, you go through. If you don't, you're out?
I'm not sure whether you go out or not. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a head-to-head, so I think you only get points if you win that head-to-head.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't end up joining Ollie's one. I got so much money on the line, and I've never played Premier League before, Fantasy League before. So I was like, I can't be gambling all this money all the time.
Yeah,
things I don't understand. You know.
King Hoddle says we are getting more players into the opposition box. Liverpool have been doing it for years. I'm not 100%. That was another good thing to see. Like Session, Young Emerson getting in there, flooding the box. It was great to see. Big up King Hoddle. Great point, my man. United Spurs America says, Irish, I used my triple captain on Kane this week, not knowing what it was. I hadn't a clue either, lad. I just looked. I had no internet all week, so I only got it back like Thursday, so I was panicking trying to put my team together. I've just seen captain and vice captain, so I said, okay, I'll just throw them out there. I presume you have to pick one every week. And then now it turns out I asked Ben today because they're all laughing at me, and he says, no, you can't use it again. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So now.
Is that what it's for, Dave?
Honestly,
I don't know either.
Sorry, I got to call this one out. Philo123 Coys, Phil Barnett. He just said he's first in the Spurs Talk Show League. Phil, how have you managed to get? I mean, where is it? You've got 75 points in game week 1. You must have used some of your bonuses. You must have used something, Phil, because there's no way you get 75 points unless you've been like maximizing. Who'd you get? Did you put what's his name as your captain and use triple captain points? You must have done like Haaland captain, triple captain points to get that sort of level. It's insane. It's madness. 75 points.
all on you. I've got 95 million to spend, and I was like the Chelsea owner. I just spent it on players that I just have him. I'll have him.
I was raging though, right? Because I had Mitrovic in there as my third choice striker, and I wanted to keep Kane and Haaland because I was playing the long game over the course of the season. But I was like 1 million over, so I had to take Mitrovic out and go for someone a bit valued less. But the reason why I said Mitrovic because he'll get you goals during the season, and he was relatively cheap. I was raging. Sure, I took him out. Didn't he go and score 2 against Liverpool?
Unbelievable. I'm looking at the highest point score of the week is a team that's got 119 points, and they triple captain Haaland. They captain and triple captain him, so they got 39 points for that. They had Mitrovic. Darwin Núñez, Coutinho, Salah, Martinelli, Ward-Prowse, Zinchenko, Perisic, Trippier, and Mendy. That's a phenomenal team. Well done. Well done for that. Madness. Madness.
Yeah, there's leagues set up all around the place, Paddy. I'm not sure whether it's too late to join or not. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about it. I'm just in it for a good time. That's all.
I've never done it before either, Dave. It's my first time doing it as well, so I'm just as clueless.
Jeez, this is the longest halftime in the world.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeez, it's going on about 20 minutes.
I have to say, they're giving the pitch a good water.
Yeah.
You know, when I was doing my watch along on Saturday, we were so caught up with the halftime review, we ended up going, shit, has the game restarted? And then because all of our streams were different, we suddenly looked and we were 6 minutes into the second half.
Oh, man.
It was the biggest shit show I've ever had in my entire life.
That's hilarious. And sometimes you do just get caught up in it, though. You know, you do.
I forgot all about the second half.
Second half was a great watch, though. We absolutely balled out in that second half.
We missed the Sessegnon disallowed goal. We had no idea. Yeah. It took us for somebody to say in the comments after the game, "Don't forget the Sessegnon disallowed goal." And we were all like, "What? What disallowed?"
Sprinklers are off. The sprinklers are off. I wonder are we about to get on the way?
I don't know. The sprinklers. All right, yeah, they are off now. I better refresh mine.
They're off. Yeah, no, fucking. That second half, our fitness shone through in that second half, and Southampton could not keep up with the intensity whatsoever.
I wonder if our youth team are exposed to something similar to, because Conte has a ridiculous fitness standard. Do you think that penetrates down to the youth team or to the teams below it, or do you think it's a whole separate entity?
I would say it's a separate entity, to be honest with you. Look, it would be ideal if they were you're giving them the best chance to kind of go into the first team if called upon and giving them a best chance to succeed if they're up to that fitness level. I would say there's somewhat, I wouldn't say they're too far off. I'd say it's something similar, but the way you have to handle these guys are different, though, because you have to remember they're in a development stage still, so you're trying to, they'll be working on complete different aspects of their games and stuff like that, and different fitness levels and everything else. And you're trying to improve them in other areas of fitness levels on their games to try and get them towards being closer to the first team, etc. So it'd probably be a bit different. But I would say they'd all get the personalized fitness plans like Conte gives out in pre-season.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You look at teams like Ajax or Leipzig. They all have that philosophy starts at the club level, right? It starts with the juniors all the way through. You're taught to play a certain philosophy, and I'm guessing that's what if Ten Hag has enough time at United, I'm guessing that's what they would like to try and implement there. The same sort of.
I don't know if he'll succeed there, though, lad.
No, I don't either. I think he'll be out before the end of October. I think I was listening to Terry Fleurs earlier, who's obviously the terrace guy. He's a massive United fan. He was saying that Ten Hag should that they should quit. That he should quit already, walk away. He's been lied to, and he's going down the rabbit hole of how bad the players are and all that stuff. And he thinks that it's an absolute shambolic shit show over at United.
We're just off and on the way here. Leicester have a free kick. Here, Lance, sorry.
No. Look, what's going down at United is an absolute, it's a joke. If I was United fans, I'd be pulling my hair out.
Yeah, same.
I'd be pulling my hair out, especially from where they've been from. Leicester with a free kick here. I don't think there's any changes at halftime either, peeps out there. So,
What's your time, guys? Are you 45, 55, 56, 57?
Yeah, I'm 45, 46 now, dead on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, I just had to refresh my...
Yeah. I got the stats here, if am I right to read them out for the first half, Dave?
Yeah, go on, where'd you get them, you mad man?
Great.
Spurs had 4 shots, 3 on target, 46 possession, 8 fouls, 2 offside, 2 corners. Leicester, 6 shots, 3 on target, 54% possession, 4 fouls, 2 yellow cards, 1 offside, 3 corners.
Nice.
Oh, Leicester in behind here. It's a good ball across. Oh, the striker could not get on the end of it.
I tell you, I bet Man United miss Ollie at the wheel now.
Number 4 on the edge of the box looks for a crack. Well, good defending.
What's your time, Dave? I'll press pause.
46, 30, 40.
All right, I'll press pause as
5
well.
seconds. Okay.
Hey, what are
I'm
you?
46, 48.
Tell me when you're on
just keep
48.
it going. No, just keep it going. It doesn't matter.
I'm now 46, 50, 51, 52. Is that good?
Yeah.
Leicester made the substitution.
Yeah, that came up.
Yeah.
It's another
Yeah,
ball.
Man United are shambles at the moment, aren't they?
Caught out there way too easy. That's the second time Sawyers.
It's a good goal. It's a good goal.
That's the second time Sawyers has been done down that side in a few minutes.
Look at that celebration. He loves
Too
it.
easy.
He loves it.
That's it. Don't worry. We'll come back. It's all right. Plenty in the
Look,
second
he is
half.
loving it. Look.
Yeah, he really loves it. He must be a youngster. Good luck to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Luka Modric. That Baycroft or whatever his name is, Baybrook. He looks like it doesn't like Luka Modric in the face.
Too easy. Sawyers wasn't even aware he was there. Great ball across to hit that first time. Perfect weight on it. That's not easy to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
For me, Sayers hasn't had a good game really, but the own goal now this one.
And he came from league football as well, so that should be no excuses for him.
And Matthew Craig wasn't good at defending either. Poor from the back.
Yeah, Matthew Craig lost him as he lost the runner, didn't he?
Love that. Good celebration.
It's nice to see the youngsters. You sort of, it's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Go on, Mundo. That's it.
Push him. A little bit of strength, son. Get stuck in there.
I'll let him bully you. Wins a free kick. It's things you love to see. Alfie Devine on the ball. Come on, kid. Start pulling some strings. Easy.
That's a poor kick. Shit pass, Alfie.
Oh, it's a good ball for that youngster.
Baybrooks inside. He's number 9 again. Maswan he say. That's what he says.
That number 4 is a brilliant player. He's so like Luka Modric.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Top.
Oh, well. Go on. Use your strength, son. I suppose you're up against a guy that's bigger than you.
It's number 5.
Niall John has been absolutely useless today.
Number 5. Who's number 5? Appiah. The Appiah fella's absolutely huge.
He's a big
not
boy.
Not as big as the other fella, though. The other fella, the Tottenham fella, is like skinny tall. Number 8. Number 8 is Cisse's skinny tall. That Appiah guy looks like he's built like a fucking tank.
That Sawyers is having a mare.
How much do you reckon one of these, like, if you were to look at that guy, Baybrook, number 4, the Modric fella, and like, you were to go, oh, listen, mate, I fancy you at Tottenham. How much do you reckon it would cost to be able to, like, get that guy? 500 grand?
Like you're paying a couple of million for him, lad. You just know he's going to make it. You just know by looking at him.
Yeah. What's his name?
You just know that he's too comfortable. He's head and shoulders above everybody else.
SC Baybrook. We'll keep an eye out for him. Let's have a look at him. What's his name?
Sawyers keeps getting caught out. It's another ball in behind him yet again.
Sammy Baybrook.
They have to take him off.
Oh, come on. We have not started this second half well at all. No pressure on it. Yeah. Sean, Alfie wants to know where you got your chair.
What's that, mate? Alfie wants to know
Alfie wants to know about your chair. He wants to get one.
I'll send you the link. I'll give you a link, Dave, and then you put it out in the link in the comments. What is it?
Grand job. Do you have like leg extenders so you can put your feet up and all and recline on that bad boy? Is it a massage chair?
No, I've been telling you guys for all of last season, I'm going to be building, because I'm a big 19 stone guy, right? So I fill the chair out, but it's not the most comfortable if you're a big fella. There's a couple other people in the Spurs community that have got the same thing, and they're smaller than I am, and they make it look more comfortable. Here's the link, Dave. You can put it in. It's province5.com. You can get it from. But I'm actually going to be creating a business. I've been thinking about it for ages. It's going to be called Fat Boy Gaming Chairs or Fat Boy Football Chairs. and it's going to be just like this, but it's going to be about 9 inches wider, and the seat's going to be a lot softer, a lot more spacious.
Nice.
Kind of like, if this is like the economy, like the EasyJet gaming chair experience, I'm going to create a Virgin Atlantic premium economy seat, or maybe even I'll go as far as to call it club class. It's going to be good.
And they'll all be made in China, everybody.
Yeah, they'll all be made in China, 100%.
Or Sean's backyard.
Yeah.
No, I need to get one. That's one on my Christmas list. That. So if my girlfriend is listening, Spurs chair is on the list.
They're not that comfortable, I'll be honest. They're really not that comfortable. They look good, but
The fine standing shit, they've got a bang in the head.
Yeah, remember the name, Sammy Baybrook. That's that guy. That's the Modric fella. I think he's 18.
Head and shoulders above everybody else. And with the way Leicester, everyone is expecting him to go this year. He could be in that Leicester team very, very soon.
He could be, couldn't he? He really could be. 100%.
He's head and shoulders above everybody, lads. Just so comfortable on the ball. He's always in space. He makes good
doing
runs.
That looking thing.
He's constantly looking left and right. He just gets it,
He rarely stands out, doesn't he, Dave? When you watch him, he rarely does.
He's making Alfie Devine look basic. So
we need a midfielder like that in this under-21s team. Is Alfie Devine coming off?
No, he has to come off to let him back on again. It's a stupid rule. Wait for the referee to wave them.
In this room.
You just can't help it, the referee. Just get on with the fucking game. What is wrong with him?
It's a nice night to play football, though. 8 o'clock. It's still daylight hours. If the
referee would let them play.
Yeah. But it would just be cooling down now, but it's still a little bit warm out. You get a nice glaze on. Come on, Tottenham, here we go. Let's break. Nice cut inside. Play him in.
Well done, Alfie. Play Mundle. Look at Mundle.
Go on, Mundle.
That's behind him. You had to lift that.
Here's Sayers. What are you going to do? Santiago.
Go on, Santiago. Go on.
Into Mundle. Have a crack, Mundle. Fight him off.
The Leicester players seem a bit more physical than us as well.
Yeah, for sure.
We look a bit lightweight, if you know what I mean, Dave. If you get me. We just seem to be easily pushed off the ball.
Good ball in. Clearance. Well took down.
Ashcroft.
Come on, Ashcroft
as well.
Well done.
Is that Craig? Craig across to
Walker. Look at that. He's not even
all away, and here comes Modric. Baybrook puts him through. What a ball! What a ball! Chance for Leicester. Well done.
Good defending. Young Bowden.
Well done, Bowden.
Go on, Alfie.
Go on, Alfie. That was some ball by your man on the outside of the boot, by the way.
Yeah, it was delicious, wasn't it?
Oh, unlucky Mundle. What is that? Take him off. He's been absolutely atrocious. Sayers, whatever you want to call him.
I think John might have an injury. He pulled up there a little bit, so I don't know if he's a bit of an injury or what.
That Sayers has been useless.
He has.
Cisse. What in the name of God was that?
I would like to think it was a pass, but it wasn't.
I don't even know what it was. I don't know
what.
It's 2-1. I forgot to change the banner. How dare I? It's 2-1. 2-1 Leicester, everybody.
I'll tell you one thing, Dave. They're still in the second. They're still in the locker room.
Just been poor.
Very poor.
How you just select, you'll see it there, the options are there, captain and vice captain. Captain, just select someone to be captain, and that's your triple captain. You only get to use it one a season, by the way. Kevin K says, Harry Kane at the cricket with that dopey brother of his. Hopefully he leaves him there. Young Mundle.
Go on, Mundle.
Loses out. Oh, my God. And Sayers
again, just left standing.
Oh, my God. He has been atrocious this second half. He's been given the runaround. Young Alfie Devine picks it up. Well done. Cisse losing out. We just don't have it physically against this Leicester team.
I would say Rome wasn't built in the day. Paratici and Conte will build this youth system up to probably be the best in the league.
Oh, look, it'll be Paratici. It'll be that guy. Who did we sign? Steinchen will bring in some players for it and have a look at it. And that guy, Simon Davies, that we took. He's going in straight over as part of the academy and everything else, methodology. So
there's Torre as well.
It'll take a while for them to kind of sort it out properly.
Has Torre been signed up as an academy coach as well?
They were trying to get Torre in the fall, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't know. I think he has signed. I'm not sure if he has or not.
It's a Tottenham throw here.
Leicester just made their second change.
Tottenham, interestingly, haven't made one yet.
No.
How long does this guy need to take a throw in? Look at him. He's no idea. He's literally got no idea.
We seem to be standing like statues.
Cisse, for the size of him, he shouldn't be losing out like that.
No.
We just physically, Leicester are too good for us.
I just keep thinking about Sean's meatballs and cheese now.
It wasn't cheese, it was garlic bread. Meatballs and garlic
bread.
Yeah. With cheese on it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to have chronic heartburn all night long.
It's worth it, though.
It is worth it.
Just remember the taste and how well it went down.
What's that, mate?
Just remember the taste and how well it went down when the heartburn comes. It was all worth it. Again, we lost now. That's too easy.
That is.
Here we go. Lobby ball.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
I have to say, Dave, I've been impressed with Keeley in goal for us. I don't think he could be at fault for any of the two goals. I think he's done very well, actually.
Yeah. From what he's had to do, he's dealt with it well. But, I don't know, he hasn't really had that much to do either, though, to be fair.
No.
I'd like to see him tested more.
The players that have come on is Ewan and Wormley for Leicester. And we haven't made any substitutions.
Santiago. Go on. Well held up. What can he do? Nothing.
I see Phil in the comments still trying to figure out how to put triple captain of the dream team. If you're talking about talking about fantasy league, bro, I ain't telling you no tips. You're already top of the league. I'm not telling you how to. You got to figure it out. You lucky git. As if I'm going to be giving you tips when you're 70 points ahead of me after 1 week.
Just for future guys, the manager for the under-21 for us is W. Burnett is the manager. So he wants to be sacked.
Burnett out. Hashtag Burnett out.
Yeah. Making a substitution. Sayers is off. It's about time. He's been absolutely atrocious.
An hour. They gave him an hour and he's been useless.
Who's this coming
15?
on?
Number 15.
Number 15.
This guy's fire. This guy bangs in the goals. Jamie Donnelly on. He bangs in the goals. Striker. Love him.
Let's find out then. Come on, Jamie.
Just come on. Come on, Donnelly. Get the ball in there. Let him attack it.
Oh, look at Modric going away again. He puts that guy's brilliant, isn't he? That baby.
So good. He's just so good.
I have to say, I've been pretty impressed with Leicester's under-21 side.
Oh, look at that guy. That's a fantastic. Oh, what a ball as well. That hurt.
Well done, Well done, Josh. And again, yes,
well done.
Yes, Joshy.
Get it up there.
Well done. What keeping? What goalkeeping?
Superb.
The GAA does come in handy for goalkeepers.
Oh, that was beautiful goal.
Look at that little Robert Pires beard that he's got going on there. You see that? Someone needs to have a word about that. That's not. He's a good-looking kid, but come on, mate. You don't want a Robbie Pires.
Oh, that was good goalkeeping. Your man to walk through 3 Tottenham players unchallenged, though. Like, he just holds them off and runs by them.
Yeah.
At number 4, though, to play out of the tight spot and just put that ball down the line was beautiful as well. He's a good player. Very good.
Well there, done well, the left back for Leicester. He's happier. Look at the size of the man. Oh, he's putting a ball across.
Where is our...
It's Fitzburn. Fitzhugh, rather. Oh, number 14.
no, he's through.
Oh, well done.
No, number 14 is.
Go on, Mundell. Get it.
Turn there, Mundell. Go on, son. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Play Donnelly. Play Donnelly. Get your head up.
Put him in. Put him in. Oh, you slowed it down.
Fuck's
Put him in.
sake. Like, that's what
Put his
Leicester
head
are
up.
doing, putting it in behind us. That's what we need to do. Get them turned.
Yeah.
It's across to Walcott. This game's hotting up a little.
Spurs
Walcott.
have woken up.
Cisse. Back to Keeley.
Nice little ball, actually.
Fucking back.
Quite a decent pass if it wasn't back to the keeper.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, number 15. You just been absolute. Who's number 15? That's your man Donnelly, isn't it?
Donnelly.
Just got fucking turned inside there.
Oh,
chance!
He's off, thank God.
No, McAteer. Offside.
The
Got away
other
with that.
substitutes is Maguire and I cannot even pronounce the number 14.
Who's that for Leicester?
No, for us.
Made another sub.
No, I'm just naming out the substitutes who we got left.
Oh,
I'm still going for hashtag Burnett out after this. Burnett out.
can't do that, lad. It's academy football.
I want to win in every game Tottenham play, Dave.
Yeah, so do I. Oh, come on. Oh, fucking every time we get turned, it's a shit touch. So
One day
frustrating.
we'll start hashtag Kenny out, but don't know if that's going to happen.
Walcott. Someone come and look for the ball. It's a good ball out to Mundell. Give it to Donnelly down the line.
Get there.
Donnelly on the ball. Oh, that's
Oh, well.
unlucky. First touch, let him down there.
I think some of them need to bulk up, lads. Would you agree? Some of the Spurs players
They need a what?
bulk up a bit.
Yeah. Physically, Leicester have been too dominant for them. Santiago's coming off number 14. Who's this, Dermo?
Matthew
Oh, Maturin.
Maturin, yeah.
Rush on, Maturin. See what he's got. Good to see Tottenham make. Walcott. Needs to be quicker, kid. Back to Craig. Back to Keeley. Out wide to Ashcroft. Ashcroft to Roshan. Roshan back to Keeley. It's gone long. Asking Alfie Devine to compete there is... Or Donnelly. Well done.
Yeah, that Mathon's just been promoted from the under-18s to the under-21s for this season.
Has he?
Mm.
Come on, let's get another goal. Come on, Tottenham. Anytime today. Alfie Devine. To Walcott. Back again to Keeley. It's the same play every single time.
To be fair, this is like watching Nunes.
Why is John coming into the middle and passing that straight backwards when he has a mountain of or an ocean of space to get turned on it? That's so annoying. Be brave, kid. Get on the ball and get fucking turned. Instead of just passing it sideways and back to your keeper every 10 minutes. Someone grab your cojones in midfield, get on the ball and get turned on it.
Yeah, we've got a corner kick here, so hopefully get good delivery in.
He's literally come into the middle, no one around him, and his first instinct is straight away pass it back. Not even aware of his surroundings. If that was that Leicester number 4, he would have got turned on that ball. It's to the edge of the box. Come on, Borden.
Take a strike.
Oh! What's in this? No, John! Come on!
Come on, let's go
2-2.
now. 2-2.
Game on. Come on, what a shot by Borden. Smash that.
Look at
First
that
time, good. Something different on the corner, and Bowden hit it well, and John
again.
there.
That's a nice finish.
Back in
Nice
there.
finish.
That was shocking goalkeeping.
It was. But it was nice to see something different on the corner, though.
He
Something.
absolutely smashed that.
Mm.
Lovely. Come on. 2-2. Let's go.
Hopefully, then that will spark John now into play because he hasn't had a good game.
Didn't even deserve that goal.
Yeah.
We'll take it, though.
I think that's our first shot on target in the whole second half.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Do it again. Go on. Oh, he's got back well.
Oh, go on, John. Just smash him. Just wake them up and smash them.
Fellas, I'm so sorry. I've just had an email from work, which is why I wasn't watching the game. I've got to take care of some business. I love you guys. Come on, you Spurs. I'll see you guys. Thanks everyone in the chat. See you soon. Have a good night, guys.
See you, Shawnee. Thank you, my man. Bye-bye.
See you, Shawnee.
It was good to get back in the game, Derek. The game was starting to annoy me a little.
It was getting a bit pedestrian. We're being sort of pushed back, but now we've got the goal. The momentum's with us now. Come on, Spurs. Let's go and get a win.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
He got away with that. He fell over
But
himself.
you're safe for another game. I won't start the hashtag yet.
Oh.
I'm actually really enjoying this, Dave. Thank you so much for inviting me. I am really enjoying this.
No worries, lad. No worries at all, man. I'm enjoying it too. It's just good to see what the future has. Not much at the minute by the looks of it, but
No, go on.
we'll see.
Who's
It's the
that,
first
number
game. We'll see how it goes on. Good touch. What touch
that
by
that
Roshan?
Dooley?
Out.
Oh. Go on, Bowden. What a shot by him for the goal, by the way.
Yeah. Smashed it. Walcott. If he goes backwards, I'm going to kill him.
No, he went forward.
Oh,
Thanks.
Ashcroft. Roshan. Unlucky. Come on.
We've woken
Get
up,
up.
Dave. We seem to be on the ball now, wanting the ball now all the time, which is great to see.
Yeah. It is good
Go
to see.
Go on, Wanda.
Go on. Come on, Mundle. Looks for a run over the top. Oh, it's a good ball. That's a good ball, that. We'll take that. Get after it again. Unlucky. Take it down. You have Leicester penned in here. It's a good ball in the middle. Oh! Thought he played the dummy to Mundle there. It was so close.
Their
Leicester
goalkeeper's
slapped
dodgy,
him again.
Dave. Yeah, their
Yeah, he is.
goalkeeper's
He's very good.
dodging crosses now.
Borden, well held up. Now, you don't need to go backwards here. Oh, my God.
Well done, lads.
Into Craig. Good ball. Craig forward into John. Look, he's been awful today. I know he's just scored the goal, but he's been absolutely atrocious.
And that what's his name? Sayers as well was awful. He was diabolical today. Walcott's impressed me, and
You know what, Dermot? I like Walcott.
yeah,
But for a guy that's had first team experience, every single one of his passwords, or nearly every single one of them today, has been backwards. Player that has had exposure on preseason now should be a lot more better on the football and have more ideas on it than bringing it backwards every single time.
no, I agree with you, Dave. He should be. You know, we're playing times there.
I know it's youngsters, but if they want to break into the first team, they have to start producing something a bit special that gets them noticed, you know?
Go on, Mondale's on the ball here. Go on, go at them.
Come on, Cisse, go outside him. Cisse's standing there. He's got to go outside him and drag one or two of the defenders with him.
Good play.
That's good play. Oh, Divine, good pass. Into Mundle, that's a penalty. Doesn't give it. Cisse. Oh, what touch is that? Still has a hold of it. That's the main thing.
Go on,
Ashcroft.
Get it in.
Get out. Manager telling them to recycle it. Back to Ashcroft. Back to Alfie Devine. Alfie Devine, good pass out to Bowden. Smash it again. He takes too much of a heavy touch.
Yeah.
Well done, Donnelly. Is he even a
I'll
free
tell
kick
you-
for that?
Yeah,
Our
good
referee
play there by Spurs.
Someone send that referee some Valentine's gifts or something because he just wants to be looked after.
No, to be fair, his foot was up, Dave. So I'll give him that one.
Do you mean his foot is up? He's took the ball. He's got his foot first to it. It's a joke.
Yeah, he did get
Not
the
his
ball.
fault.
But,
The other defender was too pussy.
yeah. No, I'd say the last 10 minutes now, Spurs have come back into it again, and it's been good to see. Go on.
Oh, well defended. He's off.
The linesman's having an argument with somebody.
Yeah, one of the
Quite
Leicester
funny.
coaches.
Yeah, he's giving out to him. It's quite funny.
Come on, let's go and nick a winner here, Tottenham.
Let's start the season with a win.
Craig to Keeley. Keeley taking his time. In no rush whatsoever.
No.
Waiting for someone from Leicester to come and press him.
There'll be a bustle on in a minute.
He's looking for some of them to move in the midfield to come and get on the ball as well.
There's no movement. It's like statues.
Bowden and Devine, like, they don't really want that ball in the midfield at all.
Oh,
That's a good ball. That's more like it. Oh,
free kick to Spurs.
no, he's...
I have to agree with you, Dave. The referee is quite whistle happy, I have to say.
Like, even when there's advantage there and we have the ball, he's still bringing it back and blowing it up. It's a piss take.
Oh, Walcott, what you doing?
Oh. He's had a few of them today.
He has.
Good ball by
well
Keeley
done,
straight.
Devine.
Great take by Donnelly. Devine with a lovely pass out wide to Rashawn. She couldn't get on the end of it. Well done, Bowden.
And there's Casey there just...
CC on the ball. Jesus Christ. CC.
What the...
CC, will you move? Oh my God, he's standing there looking at...
I know.
He just doesn't understand. Like, Keeley's being pressed. He's got to go and make an option, and he's standing there. And Keeley even plays it there for him to play out, and he's still watching the ball roll away from him. My God.
He needed to help his goalkeeper there badly.
Well, if he doesn't improve that, he will not make it at Tottenham for sure.
No.
Can't have that. That's actually lazy. That's
Walcott
lazy is what that was.
Yeah,
they're in
Walcott
behind here.
Again, just being...
Look at the size of the difference between two players. He's been out muscled.
I thought that was Don Bellier playing there 1 minute, that not in Casey. I thought that was Mr. Burger King playing there.
Oh, it's annoying.
Would you take a point now, Dave?
Well, Leicester being the better team, so yeah, I probably would, but it'd be nice to get out there with a win.
Yeah, it would.
It's been a very boring game, if I'll be honest. It's been one of the most boring games of football I've watched in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It's been crap. Like, even us, we were crap all first half. Barely create any chances. Anytime we get the ball, most of our players want to go backwards with it. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, fair enough. You like this is the problem with this sort of level, Dermot. Like, everyone wants to play too safe. Oh, and like everyone wants to play too safe.
Yeah.
It's like watching 11 Harry Winkses, if I'm being honest, Dermot. It's too
safe.
What? Like, you want to get noticed, and you want to put your name in for like a League Cup game or an FA Cup game or something like that. When the opportunity arises, you have to be doing something special. You have to stand out from the rest. There's no point in passing it sideways because he's passed it sideways and passing it backwards because he's done it. You know, you've got to show that something special. You know, it's literally like watching 11 Harry Winkses here.
Yeah, it is. It reminds me a lot of how Nuno played when he was manager. If I had to be honest with you, it is that crap. I mean, there's been some.
Show something.
Huh?
Just show something, you know? Get on the football and show something. This is the problem with academy level, Dermot. Everything's coached out of them. They don't know how to beat a player anymore. You look at these young kids coming out. They don't know how to skin a player anymore. It's been coached out of them. Pass, 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 pass.
It was said there a while ago. Somebody said to me that our academy is probably the worst in the Premier League, and that was last season. Last season. You know, and if this is what we're producing 1 or 2 good players, but the rest of them are not at a level that we need for them to come in, as you say, for cup games or League Cup games or friendlies, even pre-season. We just haven't got the players that want to be on the ball.
No.
The likes of a Harry Winks.
Like, this is the thing, you know, like Conte looking at this game today, for instance, just as an example, if there was a League Cup game coming up against a team, you know, way down the divisions, I mean, who would you look at this to say, oh yeah, I'll bring him up and give him a game time? You're not going to look at any of them, lad. You wouldn't even bring Alfie Devine up off this performance, you know?
Yeah, and the problem is Alfie Devine is actually being dragged down, playing at this level.
He's not though, Dermot, because why doesn't he look as good for us like that number 4 for Leicester then?
Yeah.
He's not being dragged down. He's not. If he was good, it's not the team dragging him down. He should still look head and shoulders above the rest of them, and he doesn't.
I mean, that number 4, that what's his name? Braithwaite. I mean, he's been outstanding. He's been the player of the match for me.
But that's what Alfie Devine should be looking like.
Yeah.
He should be looking heads and shoulders above the rest of what we got, but he doesn't. I'm not going to buy this of, oh, they're dragging him down. If he wants to make it, he can't let them drag him down. He's got to show what that other guy, the little Modric for Leicester, is showing. I mean, look at that, Dermot. One of our midfielders done that. One touch and spray diagonal ball out wide. No.
I mean,
sideways.
I mean, you look at the past, Dave, our youth academy, Mickey Hazard, Glenn Hoddle, etc. We produce some world-class players. We can do it. It's just whatever the academy is now, we're just saying it's good enough, and it shouldn't be. It's good enough. That player for Leicester, number 4, Leicester have been the better side the whole game because their academy is better. They go for more. They want better players. You want to improve yourself. We want to play in the Premier League, so we want to be better than our next opponent.
Not only that, though, Dermot, they have ideas going forward. You can see they're clearly being coached well. There's a patterns of play there, you know. Ours, there's none, lad. It's like 11 strangers put out there together and make it up as you go along.
It's years of mismanagement. I think years of not organising the academy well. And
look at that for that number 4. Like, again, first instinct, look to play forward, you know?
I mean, I agree with you, Dave. He looks like a little Modric. He really does.
Like, Bowden and Devine just can't do that. They haven't been able to do that. You know, and even, there's no excuses for them, because if you look at that number 4, he'll make that 5-10 yard move to be that option to get on the ball. You know, our midfielders aren't doing that. They're standing there being marked, and they won't move.
No.
That's it, Mundell.
I think he's the only one that showed any little bit of a spark in the second half, Mundell, when he has got the ball. Devine, for me, I've been really disappointed with Devine. I was so looking forward to watching him tonight.
Yeah.
Extremely disappointed. Casey as well, and Leicester on the attack here, and it's gone out for a...
All started by that little number 4. All started by that little number 4. How's he giving a corner kick there?
I mean, for me, John has not played well. Sayers was useless tonight. Kaylee, for
Sayers
me,
got done by the same ball four times in 7 minutes.
Something has to change. Either that, or they need to do something, because this is not a good side, and they have not played well today at all.
No, been so far off it. So far behind average. Well done, Keeley. What is that by now?
They are youngsters, but you expect them to be on a different level now.
Look, this is the thing, though, Dermot. Like, you know, Some of these youngsters will go through the motions, pass it sideways, and then all of a sudden their football career is gone from them. You know, they're down in the lower leagues. They can't handle it because they're not used to. They thought they were at a Premier League club or whatever, you know. But like, unless you're going to get out there and you want to make that difference, you know, if you're just happy to keep doing what everybody else is doing, don't expect to make it. You've got to do something different than everybody else. You know, all of our players there are more or less the exact sort of same. Bar, I would say, your man Mundell, he's been a bright light. Niall John, absolutely useless. Cisse, big guy being muscled out of it off the ball, useless. You know, it's not good enough. Well
it isn't good enough. And you look to these players for League Cups or FA Cup early rounds to give the first team a rest for the games they've got to play. Conte's looking at this and thinking, who can I actually bring up? Who can I promote?
I guarantee you watch someone like Liverpool or City's academy, and I guarantee you their players stand out. You know, I guarantee they're trying to do something. You won't see them go through the motions and go, I'll just pass it sideways. Like, even the players, like, even the defenders when they do have the ball, like, it's hard to blame them as well because, like, there's no one dropping in looking for that ball. They're all standing there happy to be marked. It's like watching 11 Nunos.
Yeah, that's the point I made earlier. This is how we used to play under Nuno. I mean, you look at Leicester, everybody wants the ball. They're running into spaces. They're trying to create space for themselves. They're trying to push forward. We get the ball, and it's just a case of good header back. Good header back there by Casey to Kelly. But again, Leicester, when they attack the all attack. When we attack, there's nobody. They're just standing there.
Like, look, where's our players looking to get on that ball? Look, who's helping them? Who's making an option? It's just annoying.
It is annoying. There was a passage of play. Leicester had the ball, and for about a couple of minutes, not one Spurs player were running, trying to close down the play. They just stood there. I think Bowden's coming off now for more.
How he's lasted 83 minutes, I do not know.
I don't know.
One of them changes should have been made after about 55 minutes. He could not get a grip in the midfield whatsoever. Jamie Bowden off, Marquise Moore on.
And I think formation-wise, they've actually slipped back into a 4-4-2, I think Spurs have.
Oh, they slipped back into that when they took off Sayers.
Yeah. Devine's captain, by the way. Devine got the captain's armband.
Oh Lord!
Only 5 minutes, 6 minutes left, Dave.
Thank God, put me on my misery. I'm going to give them another chance against Everton, and if it's this bad again, I'm not watching it.
No, I'll give you that. I think it was more enjoyable talking about Shawnee's meatball and garlic bread.
Yeah, everything's just way too safe here. Everything's coached out of these kids. You know, any sort of bravery, getting turns, skill. It's all coached out of them now.
Yeah. Is this years of mismanagement at this level, Dave, do you think, by coaches over the years, bad coaches over the years?
No, it's not that, lad. They're all overcoached now. Like, before coming through, you know, like, you were taught little things like how to beat your man. Like, for instance, little things, Dermot. I'd see players so many often now, like, especially attacking players, backed up against their defender, square, like, you know what I mean? It can't get loose. Why is no one teaching them the old little fucking arm trick? Use your arm to push off that player and create a bit of space, get turned and get at him. It's just little simple things like that. Nobody's teaching them that. No. You know? Everything is coached out of these guys now. They can't even think for themselves.
I mean, you watch Leicester here, they're just springing the ball around all over the place.
Spraying it left, right and centre. Look at this number 4 again. Look on the ball, head up, beautiful pass out. No one in our midfield. He
really is pulling the strings. And there again, look, running into space.
Yeah.
I don't know. This manager has to really get into these players at full time.
Down to the manager, though, damn it. Like, you know, some of these players just aren't out to it either.
No.
You know, at the end of the day, he puts them out there. You're like, you can't blame him for them not getting turned on the ball. Can't blame him for someone not wanting to bust a gut for 5 yards to get in a position to receive a ball. That's on the individual themselves. You can't blame a manager for that, you know?
No.
That's what the players have to do. He can't go
Yeah.
out there and just go, oh, stop the game for a minute, because that's what he'd do in training. He'd blow the whistle and he'd bollock them and then show them. But he can't do that in a game, you know. It's up to the players to do that.
You are right, Dave, and it's down to the players to follow instructions from the manager. If they can't follow them instructions, then they shouldn't be playing for as simple as that.
It's just all too brave, all too static, no options going forward. Like the game's screaming out for one of the players to get on the ball and beat a player or two, but no one will do it. They just want to pass it. It's all coached out of them. Like beforehand, you know, in academies years ago, players could come out and think for themselves. You know, they come out, know how to beat a man, already have good deliveries, good passing ability, this, that, and the other. I look at this. It doesn't look like anyone here will make that first team ever. Shocking.
No. As I said before, I'm really, really disappointed with Devine. Absolutely.
And the thing is, like I say about any youngster, it's their career. You know, they have to look after it. They have to get it. You know, they have to know within themselves. It's up to me every single game to produce something special, you know, or produce something above everybody else, so that I'm the one in the eye, so that when that League Cup or FA Cup game does come around, I get a chance, and then I take that chance. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just going to be handed to these guys. They're not going to be handed to these guys. That's why they have to do more.
They do. They have to take it by the scruff of the neck and run with it. You and me would give our eye teeth to be in their position, and anybody in the chat would as well.
Yeah.
You know, playing professional football is not. It's you should be grateful. You know that you're doing it. You need to put in 100% every time you pull on that shirt.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you look, as I said before, you look at the players we've produced in the past: Harry Kane, Glenn Hoddle, Mickey Hazard. You know, and hundreds, 10, 20 more like players like that. But none of these would touch the first team at all. None of them.
No. None at the minute, anyway.
No.
Look, first game, whatever else, but I don't know. I've been very, very underwhelmed with the standard of the under-21s. It's very shy. It's very poor. I mean, it's League of Ireland standard, that.
It is. I mean, we're going to take a point, and I think we're lucky to get a point even out of this game.
Go on, Alfie. Look at that number 4. Look, he's miles. Yeah. That wasn't even a free kick either.
The referee has been good, but we haven't been good either. We've been pretty bad tonight. Got lucky with the second goal from mistake from the goalkeeper, and as I said, we're lucky to take a point. I think we don't deserve it, but I'll take a point.
The fact that we've scored 2 goals and you know, one from a set, two of them come from set pieces. We couldn't break these down from open play whatsoever. That's shocking.
No, it is.
We haven't got one shot on goal from open play.
Can you take any positives from tonight's game, Dave?
I mean, not really, lad.
No, apart from the point. I think that's the only positive. We've got a free kick here. I think we've got corner or free kick. Corner. We're just hitting injury time now.
2 minutes less to the game. Put in a good delivery here. We've scored 2 from set pieces so far.
But I say I've been really impressed with Leicester's academy. I thought they've been brilliant tonight.
A couple of their players, a lot of their players are bang average, but that number 4 will make it. Stands out head and shoulders above anybody on the football pitch.
There's 4 minutes of injury time being added. Who was that? And that was Devine with the header just wide.
Unlucky. Large blow up, put me in the misery. Why you had him 4 minutes on?
Now Spurs need to.
Leicester on the attack here.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Ashcroft. Good defending.
Come on, Tottenham. Leicester on the attack here on the left. Oh, good, well defended. I think that was Ashcroft that got the foot in there.
Yeah, it was. Donnelly picks up a free kick for Tottenham.
Yeah.
Leaves a bit of pressure. Let's see if we can create one more chance and go and nick this.
Who would you, if you could
Yeah, they're
pick
not-
one player at this first team, Dave? Who would you pick as your best player, if you could?
None of them, lad. None of them. They've all been crap.
Yeah.
I'm not picking one. They've all. None of them have done anything.
No.
You know.
Who would your
Like,
man
look,
in the match be?
2 minutes to go. You want to go and chase a game, and they're standing there.
I know. Who would you pick as your man in the match?
I'm not giving out one, lad. They were crap. Everyone's been crap. No one stood out for Tottenham.
You wouldn't give it to
Man of the
Leicester's
match,
number 4?
number 4 for Leicester. Oh, Leicester on the break here. Oh, he's waited too long to play that. Nice. And he still gets it. Oh, we make our own problems, don't we?
We certainly do.
Yeah, no, can't pick any players for Tottenham. They've all been meh.
Yeah. That's the point. Sorry, that's the question I should have asked with who was your man. And I picked number 4, that breakup for Leicester.
All day,
I think he was my man of the match.
That's it, Mundell. Oh, he's losing out. It's cross in. Mir, well done. Oh, how did number 4 get out of that? Leicester on the attack. Number 4 cuts in. It's a good ball over the top. Got away with that there.
Just want the referee to blow the whistle. The only time you want them to blow it. Huh?
Keely will probably take his time on the kick out, just go along with it.
I'd say he will. But look, a point is better than nothing. If we played this badly and we picked up a point, I suppose that's probably the only positive you can take out of it.
I'm disheartened with the academy, man, looking at that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, disheartened. And there's no one that's that you can even semi-look at and say, yeah, he's good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. You know?
It's, as you said, it's been very overwhelming. Very
there you
overwhelming.
Game over. Tottenham 2, Leicester 2.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to put us all out of our misery. That was an absolute shocker. And we'll see you all on the fan show in 5 minutes' time. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Woohoo!